Well, hello there, folks, and I guess the button wasn't accurately pressed uh, on our ads this morning, and I apologize for that. As we get into Newswatch, and have you seen the snow? And it's as we got up and about this morning. Cars are snow covered down here at the Majestic, and we took just a little bit of a ride, not a lot of a ride, a little bit, and I stress that. Um, Townships got a little bit more snow, and one of our viewers from Zillion Noble did also articulate that as I fixed my collar, and I guess we're just not ready for Christmas in April. But we got it, and we got a lot more. So if you're out and about, there could be an icy spot. Everything seemed to be really watery, but the snow really taking off about 3 o'clock this morning. And it's you've got, as our viewers, people in Zillion Noble talking about it, and just right here on our back door in the townships and down through the city. Uh, Most of it's sticking on the cars in the city, not the grassy areas. But in the townships, it's stuck on the grassy areas quite a bit more. Now, with all that being said, it's time to get to the stories in Newcastle, PA. And a couple things that I do want to mention. Uh, it's very important for us to use a little common sense. We're almost to May 1st. And whether you like him or not, Donald Trump has been a great leader through this. As you know, we're sitting on Thursday, and I usually tell some of my students, you got one day, you're to the weekend, and then basically you've got 2 weeks left, and you're at May 1st. This was a very serious thing. China should feel a lot of remorse and take a lot of penalty for what has happened. It's unmistakably, undeniably from China. Now, that being said, okay, we've had two different postings, and I let them go on. One from the Elwood City Ledger that was shared, and the other from a person that thinks differently than along the lines of the person in Michigan with the stay-home order. You know, on Tucker Carlson last night, they had an interesting bit on your right to assemble, your freedom of religion. That's, I mean, folks, that's in the Bill of Rights. And with that being said, I urge the folks in Harrisburg to use some common sense, and in every state, we got to get back opened up, guys. This has pushed small business and others to the brink. And you don't want the cure to be worse than the ailment. I feel bad. People have lost their lives. And in that respect, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, was correct by telling the World Health Organization, go take a hike. He'd also be correct at telling China, your students aren't coming here anymore. This was done in a Chinese lab, that's what they're saying, and then one infected a girlfriend or a spouse, and it went into the wet markets, and it got shouldn't have even been on that page. Shouldn't have been on that page. And China's behavior as of late, in my personal opinion, has not been good. Folks, they're communist. They know they are. We know they are. So let's deal with folks that have the same beliefs as us and not the beliefs they aspire to. That being said, and I'll always be life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'll always be following the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. That's what's important. We can't ditch our country, and we can't let these things happen as they have. Now, enough of that, and Governor Wolf signs an order providing worker safety measures to combat COVID-19. This order will ensure that all life-sustaining businesses will further our efforts to protect health safety of all Pennsylvanians. Okay, and let me add one other thing, and he was asked, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this, that, and he said, and I quote, he said, other places have done much more severe things. Because he was getting criticized because he painted with a broad brush, okay, with respect to all what was life-sustaining and non-life-sustaining businesses. Well, I'm sorry, but that's a tough call. And I think what he did, things could have been a lot worse. Governor Wolf, okay, announces the first group of inmates under temporary reprieve. And this is very much in the East. I trust that his ideas will, I hope they turn out good, because serving time is serving time, an inmate is an inmate, and everybody deserves a second chance. However, and it's very dangerous because you don't want them in a cesspool of getting the thing or infecting guards. Lieutenant Governor Fetterman new task force for health disparity to address how COVID affects minorities. Personally, I think he's watching too much Oprah. Okay, everybody's affected. Whether you're white, black, Italian, Greek, everybody's affected. The virus doesn't go out and say, oh, I'll pick you and not pick you. So please, let's not create division where there is none. If somebody goes to the hospital, they get treated, and don't insinuate that they don't. Lieutenant Governor Fetterman. He was also the guy that was on the marijuana legalization thing. Wolf administration announces loan deferrals for businesses impacted by this, and here's what he said. If you got a DC, Department of Community Economic Development loan, they're deferring the payments, and it's very easy to say why. Imagine the economy as the ocean. You've got small fish, you've got big fish, you've got everything. And with that, if certain things are taken out of the ocean, it affects the small fish, which in turn affects larger fish because they don't have anything to feed off of. Well, the same thing happens with the economy. So somebody goes out and gets a Department of Economic Development loan, and then this happens. Well, there's no way they can pay when you've got no economy. That's why it's very important for us to open up. Now, in that, Lawrence County Hockey, the Lightning, great group of people and great group of kids. They are, I let them post on our website, on our Facebook page, email and information about playing. And I think it's very important. So please be aware of that as you continue. Now, let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner, and this time I'll press the button. And Newcastle El Equipa, we're just going to breeze through it again because, hey, you can watch it podcast separately. So we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
And it's good. Shotgun. Ball on the ground.
Washington Street, Newcastle. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit you.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
And we're back. Just updating us, 5:49, which is about 9 minutes away. You're going to get a pretty decent snow squall as we take a look at the local radar. So be aware, and if you're up about, give a shout. Doing that, you better get into. Now, continuing on with the news, Department of Human Services and Secretaries encourages all Pennsylvanians to help report child abuse amidst the COVID-19 crisis. You know, there's never a time to take a break from anything that's right. And I don't want to sound like Fox News, but in the midst of this crisis, the one group, there's a group of people that keep looking at the obscure rather than the main problem that's right out in front. Please. Child abuse, very bad thing. Very, very bad. I can totally assure you. But I think people are looking out for that each and every day. Okay, I don't think the COVID crisis has anything to do with it. The Wolf administration provides relief for taxpayers affected by COVID-19. And here's what they've done. First of all, you're aware that federal and state income tax has been rolled back to July 15th. Governor Wolf announced today that the Department of Revenue and Pennsylvania businesses, the department is offering taxpayers increased flexibility and additional time to meet their tax obligations on a pause on several standard enforcement actions. So I'm going to encourage you to go to their website rather than just going through and reading off everything that they have there. It's rather lengthy. 1,145 new cases yesterday, and that was at 11:51 a.m. They moved it up from they were going at 2 o'clock, and they moved it up 4 whole hours. Now that gives us 26,490. With that, and I want to show you the map that we spoke about yesterday so that you get a clear feeling. Okay, we do not want the fake news situation going on here. As we'll go down and basically show you the map that they have for Pennsylvania. And let's see if we can get it. There we go. And give you an idea. Now, this is from the Department of Health. And they put this out. This is with the new cases, and it's interactive. So here's what you're looking at as of yesterday. Here's Lawrence County, 5 deaths out of 55. That's the number of cases. Now, when you take a look at the situation here, and this is the one thing that I didn't like with this. Venango County, 6 cases, no deaths. The cases that they are aspiring, and this gives you a little clue. So if you've got up to 55 cases, you're in this category. Okay, look at the number of blue to this light tan that you have. Now, with that being said, we have a lot more type of situations where there are just no cases. And I'm going to make this big so you can see it. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit more palatable. So let's show you this. And this will be able to really hit home with where the virus is. Okay, I want you to understand this before you get to the situation that exists. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful picture. This Orange County here, this is Wayne County. The yellow is Susquehanna, and then there's two blue across the north. This Wayne County here on a diagonal line down to the Mason-Dixon line. That area with State College that has 71, and I don't care, maybe you want to throw State College into the West, and Pittsburgh, which has the counties surrounding it are the metropolitan area of Pittsburgh. They are responsible for 85% of the cases. Now, with that, the dark reds, the reds, the just off color red, if you would, those have 527 or more cases. And there is a group between 381 and 527 that is totally missing on this list. So, and I'll show you this. So I don't know what happens in here. But if you have 112 cases or less, okay, you really got to be considered to be opening up, in my opinion, because this area with the yellow, greens, and blues, okay, even up to Lawrence County that has this 55, they have basically no cases. And that's the important area that Governor Wolf, I don't know if he's looking at it as much as he probably should with respect to what's happening, okay, if you would, because that area doesn't have the problem. You know, in a few of those green counties on the north, from Erie to over to Susquehanna that are green, they maybe only have a case. When was the last time you shut a whole county down for just one case of the flu? And this is much worse than the flu, but I think it has to be recognized. That's why we went inside the numbers to give you a look at where this virus is. Because last night you had them talking to the governor on Fox News, and a guy sitting alone by himself on the beach, and he gets arrested. Well, you know, they're talking about the density in New Jersey. Well, the density in New Jersey isn't the same as the density in Newcastle, Mercer, Venango County. And I think you got to look at where there's people and where there's not. That governor tried to say people were traveling to their beaches and state parks. I don't believe it for a second. And so during this thing, I will represent or give you a look at the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, that say about the rights of people to assemble. Now, the social distancing is a good problem. We've slowed it down. We've got till May 1st. You know, there's no use jumping off a ship now or spiking the football before you get in the end zone. But going forward with that announcement today about reopening the country and reopening the states, let's use some common sense. One size does not fit all. Now, with that, it's snowing out there, and it has increased in intensity. I can tell you that as I'm looking out on Fall Street and the North Hill. We will continue on with Newswatch and a couple of things that you should be aware of. Last night, Sonny Perdue spoke on the USDA's support of agriculture, and in this opening up the country, he did say that restaurants and the bars and taverns were going to be open. Trump, good job freezing the World Health Organization. They pandered to China. They mishandled the pandemic. And then when it was found out what happened, the Chinese tried to cover it up. I don't think so. If a kid did that in school, you wouldn't say, "Oh, poor kid, Johnny." You know, I believe there's rules, and you punish the guys that did the wrong rules. China owes a lot of people a lot of explanation, and if the World Health Organization wants to do what they did, then they don't need our money. That's it, period, end. Let's take a look outside for your weather. 92% humidity and 30 degrees. It is snowing. Winds from the west, barometer 30.13, dew point 28, visibility 7, and the wind chill is 24 as you make it through your outside here. Look at radar. There you go. That's Cleveland. That's what's trickling down from the land of the Browns and the Indians. But here's Pittsburgh radar, and you can see there's a lot more there above Interstate 80 and coming down through to Newcastle. Well, once you get to Beaver County, not so much, but Butler definitely has their share. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather and check out your forecast. We're supposed to get rain, but it came down as snow, so here you go.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Hello and welcome once again to Overnight low of 27. How is your day looking? Well, let's take that look at local radar. As you can see, rain about, and that's going to set up for, and that's clearing out. That's going to set us up for a sunny day on Thursday. And that was from last night as we took a look there. Now, the national scene showing it much better. You can see that little stretch of clearing. That's what's going to hit us as everything moves off the coast. And so, without any further ado, let's look at your Thursday forecast. Here you go. Last night's overnight low, 27, and rain about. Now, your Thursday, yep, sunshine, 45, and we'll definitely take it, as we need to get a little more, I want to say sunnier weather, even though yesterday it was pretty sunny, and got to get the temperature up. Now, Thursday night, mostly cloudy, 31, 40% chance of precip. That builds in and gives you that Friday precipitation, and yes, 44. It'll be cold in the morning, so you might see a snow flurry or two, but 80% chance of precip, and then you'll move to Saturday. Now, Friday night, rain will start to end, mostly cloudy, 30, and set you up for Saturday, partly sunny and 51. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 34, and your Sunday, cloudy. Chance of rain is 50%, a high of 57. Now, Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 38, chance of rain, 40%. And then on Monday, the rain shuts off, partly sunny, 55. Monday night, partly cloudy with a low of 34. And your Tuesday, sunshine and 56. And definitely gets better as the weekend goes on. So we'll definitely take that. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather, and
Stand
break here from Tuscany Square, and we'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all the bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Well, we're back, and how about that? I don't want to sound like Mel Allen, but some points and things we should keep in mind. You know, we're almost through this dark cloud of time, the pandemic. We're one day closer, as Brett Baer would say, to going back to normal. Let's use our common sense as we move forward. Good hygiene, wash your hands, and let's do the common sense things that put America first. Very, very important as we move forward. Now, I will tell you, it is snowing outside. And snowing quite hard. You know, you've got the fact that the ground's kind of warm, but the snow has stuck to all of the cars and areas outside. So if you're going out and about, I caution you on that. Now let's hear from these folks, and we'll be back with the wrap.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, folks, welcome back as we get and call it a time on the morning show. Now, we're available anytime on your time, so you make sure that you get out there and tell a friend, and to have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, Ashbet, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45, well, we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule. That's Nctv45. Now it's time to pick what? Aspet. That's Italian for wait. For those of you that don't know. And our song of the day, a little Crocodile Rock. Yeah, I remember when Susie was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Well, we're going to have that fun again. Corona's on its way out, and we're going to be returning. So make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. And do the Crocodile Rock.
Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever